time for a high and low quick bite. Last week in the third matchups of the first round of the high and low Sweet 16 bracket, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Shaquille O'Neal advanced to the Elite Eight. And this week, we're moving on to the GOAT region, our final first round matchup. First matchup for us to vote on is the number 1 seed Michael Jordan versus the number 16 seed Jerry West. This shouldn't be too difficult, but let's see how this plays out. Mitch, who do you got?
MJ next.
Sean, who do you got?
I struggle. No, I didn't. MJ. Yeah, definitely MJ.
All right. You go. Who do you have?
Jerry Jordan.
Okay.
Michael Jordan. Come on, man.
And Steven for the clean sweep.
I got Michael Jordan.
All right. Stephen probably had to mute everything that was playing in the background. All right. And so Michael Jordan is moving on to the Elite Eight. In the next matchup, we're voting on number 8 seed Kobe Bryant versus number 9 seed Tim Duncan. This one is not as easy as the first matchup. So Mitch, who do you got in this one?
Oh, why do you got to start with me? Man, I am struggling with this one.
Curveball.
This is I think the toughest matchup that we've got because both guys are like neck and neck. I have neither of them in my top 10 of all time, but I have one of them closer to the top 10, and I'm not going to get into the laundry list of reasons why. They're both great. I got to go Timmy.
Ooh. All right. So, Steven, who do you have in this matchup? I think I have a feeling who he's going with, but
listen, this was tight because I love Tim Duncan as a player, love Kobe Bryant as a player as well, and all their matchups against each other have been really good until like the later end of their careers, right? Now Duncan has 31 regular season wins over Kobe's 21, but then Kobe has 18 playoff wins over Duncan's 12. So I took that into consideration, and I'm going with Kobe Bryant.
They both have 5 rings?
Yeah, they do, but that's what makes it even. And they just had great coaches, great teams. They are just great players, right? So it's hard.
Mm-hmm. It's really hard.
They're great after life, after the NBA. Like Kobe did his thing. Tim Duncan just went quiet, got himself a younger bad ting. So, like everything's hard.
He went the Michael Jordan route closer to Kobe, though. He started wearing those big jeans.
Big jeans. But have you seen him now, though? He changed. He's dressing like a new boy. Skinny jeans, hair have dried. Oh, who's this? Tim? Like,
oh man.
Wasn't there rumors that he kind of swung a different way though?
Oh come on. Okay, you go.
Stop it. Stop.
How about you pick your? You know what? No, Sean, you choose. That's your pick, man.
Yeah, obviously, I also struggled with this one. The head-to-head matchups are interesting. I didn't realize Kobe held that much of an edge in the playoffs, but thinking back, it's not that surprising. But Timmy D has 2 MVPs. Kobe should probably have 2.
He should.
I do have Duncan in my top 10, probably I think around like 9th or 10th, and have Kobe at like 11. So just based on that, and based on just to stay consistent, I'm going to go with Tim Duncan.
There you go. Tim Duncan. So you go. You gonna make this interesting?
Yeah. So, this one is dicey too. Like, Tim Duncan is sort of that throwback to the, big fundamental old school style of basketball. Kobe is a generational player that all the, kids younger than at least 10 years or more younger than me all rant and rave about. I got to go with Mamba mentality, man. He just changed the way people thought about the game. He changed the way people thought about him. And I think he's one of the few players that, when you say you really love something and love the game of basketball, I don't think there's anybody more than Kobe,
Yeah.
Shout out to Anthony Edwards.
Yes. So
It's the ant mentality, not the Kobe mentality.
Ant-Man. No, but like just with Kobe, it's just, I mean, you see that love. It's infectious. You know, I honestly, even if you hate Kobe Bryant, I remember, what's his name? The late great Stewart from used to do ESPN.
Stuart Scott.
Yeah, Stuart Scott. I remember he described Kobe one time as like, yeah, I was in the stands, and you know, I saw I think it was a Celtic fan that was like, you know, trying to cheer on his team, and then Kobe brought his team back and beat him, and all the fan could sit there and just yell it and say like, I can't hate the man. Like that's what he does, right? So for me, it's Kobe.
All right. Well, it's 2-2, so that means it's up to me for the first time. Okay.
What?
I think this one, I my criteria is pretty simple. I look at how they've affected the game and the generation following, and I think that Kobe, his influence is very obvious with this younger generation of players. Tim Duncan, as much as I loved watching him play, that has become a very antiquated style of basketball. And so now kids that are coming up right now, it's all about Kobe. And I just think that his influence is going to cascade for generations to come, especially just the fact that he's no longer with us. His legend has grown even larger, faster. So for that, my vote goes to Kobe Bryant.
You know what's interesting? Both guys, when you shoot something into a garbage can, you yell Kobe. When you shoot something off of like a backboard, you think of Tim Duncan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true. That's so true.
That's my brother, man. That's what he does. He does those Timmy Duncan shots. That's his game.
Yeah. I can't be mad at Kobe winning at all, even though I picked Tim Duncan.
No.
Yeah, that was a close one. That is the toughest matchup. Okay. So Michael and Kobe are moving on to the next round. That's been this week's Quick Bites. So listen to full episodes of the High and Low Basketball Podcast anywhere you find podcasts. We'll see you next week.